Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm Jim Goddard. I'm speaking with Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. Welcome back to the show, Larry.
Jim, always great to be here.
Larry, with all the interest in the metals used in electric vehicles, what kind of interest has that sparked for your battery recycling?
Well, that is picking up, Jim. And before I get into that, I just want people to realize, because this is going to lead into my main topic here, that we're working away on stages 3 to 5. That includes new work on a new patentable aspect of the process. So, and it's really necessary. And I want to talk about patents in general. And that is that the company has 2 solid patents with the U.S. patents on the recycling process. We'll have a 3rd application here very soon. And that's what's kind of holding up the results from the test work that's ongoing with 3, 4, and 5. And that's a good thing, because what it's all going to boil down to at the end of the day is just what are your costs of being able to process on a circular economy basis with high integrity of protecting the environment? What is the cost of that going to be, and how is that going to stack up with potential other recyclers? And it's important that we have these patents because the last 2 patents have reduced our costs. And not the last 2 patents, I should say. The last patent and the 3rd one will definitely affect our cost structure, even though it's not high. But it's going to be important that you're able to work in a situation where you're protecting the environment, you have a circular economy, you're not reducing the contamination that's out there, and you're able to do that at a cheaper cost than your potential competition, because there's going to be potential competition. We've gone through the EV car cycle. We're going through the battery gigafactory cycle, and the cycle that's starting to raise its head now and get talked about more is recycling. And we certainly want to be in that field. And where's our initial focus going to be? Well, it really depends on something coming together with potential partners, some of them offshore, some of them onshore, and but the first plant that we build on our own, if it is on our own, and it may not be, will be in the U.S. And why is that important? Well, it's not just that that you're saving the environment. You're solving a problem, or at least you're partially solving a problem which could work into a big solution, and that is the critical metals. And you've got your cobalt, manganese, not so much nickel, certainly lithium. You have those elements out there that are in dire need, that the U.S. is almost 100% dependent upon. So on imports, I should say. They don't have any local production. The fastest way they can get local production is through recycling. As you know, it takes time to find deposits. It takes time to develop deposits. It takes time to negotiate with the interested parties. It takes time to build the project, or actually to drill the project, and then enter into feasibility studies, and then eventually raise the money and build the project. You could be looking up to 10 years. And that's way too far out in the calendar as far as I'm concerned for what's happening in the world today. There's a lot of uncertainty, and certainly we would want to be part of the solution for the U.S. economy. Remember, our patents are owned by a U.S. company, which is 100% owned subsidiary of American Manganese, Inc. So we have these patents, which I think are probably the most important thing in the company's portfolio. We've spent millions of dollars developing those patents. We've had the lead time on it. We saw the opportunity 3 years ago. Other companies are getting into it just now. We certainly covered off the basis of what we consider to be the most economic solution out there and the most complete solution out there, like metallurgy, and that comes from a background of mining. So it's, I just want to point out to our shareholders that it's really important that that the patents are applied for and issued in order to protect the technology the company has spent a lot of time and money on over the last while. And we feel very confident that nobody should be using any of the methodologies that we use. We'll certainly be looking at other companies that are doing things out there to see if they are infringing on our patents. And so we feel like we're in a very good position. Now, what we can expect is what I would call the third phase of the battery revolution. The first thing was the EV cars. I think there's about 500 of them, 500 companies now developing EVs, and there's hundreds of battery manufacturing facilities and gigafactories going in around the world. And now it's time for recycling to take its place on the stage. And I think we're almost there, Jim. It's just a matter of time, and I think that time is not very far away. We're certainly getting more interest here, and we feel like we want to be a contributor to North America, and on bringing a technology out there that works, that's economic, and it saves the environment.
Larry, where are you traded, and where can people get more information about American Manganese?
We're traded on the Toronto Stock Exchange Venture under the symbol AMY. We're traded in the U.S. under the symbol AMYZF. And we're traded in Frankfurt under the symbol 2AM, where you can get all the information you need by going to our website at AmericanManganeseInc.com. We've got everything up there. And it's easy to navigate, find out exactly where we're sitting, and things that back up anything that I'm saying today. And you can phone us at 778-574-4444, or send me an email at LREAUGH@AMYMN.com.
Larry, thanks a lot for the update.
You're welcome, Jim.
I've been speaking with Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. I'm Jim Goddard. Our conversation took place on June 14th.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at HowStreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of How Street Media Incorporated.